What's up, YouTube? I don't know about you, but me personally, I'm looking forward to several things from Season 7 of Game of Thrones. With it being officially confirmed that we now have 13 to 15 hours left of Game of Thrones in total, hopefully this season will consist of less filler. After partly rewatching Season 6, I think we get about 3 to 4 hours total of beating around the bush, and that's down by like 25% from Season 5. So if they keep up that trend, we should only get about, at most, 1 to 2 hours worth of scenes we deem as filler. All that aside, I do believe we will be seeing some insane plot twists. On another side note, I will be making casting videos and leaked news videos as soon as the filming for Season 7 begins. One of the things I'm personally excited about is seeing the Sand Snakes fight the undead Gregor Clegane. They officially showed his face last season when he took off his helmet. I did see several videos on YouTube saying that this could in fact be the head of Mark Addy, or we know him as Robbie motherfucking B, Robert Baratheon. But no, I don't think so. When you look at this image of the actor who plays Gregor post-mortem, you can see that it is very much in fact Thor Bjornsson. Although it would have been dope as shit to get Robbie B back, I highly doubt if that was the great King Robert Baratheon's brain inside of the mountain's body, or the head on his body, he would be bending to Cersei's will so easily. Now on to my point. Dany will quickly find out from Olenna Tyrell, if she already hasn't told her, that one of Cersei's greatest threats to Dany is of course Robert Strong. Dany and crew will discuss a plan of action. During this, I think it will be mentioned by Olenna that Robert Strong could potentially be the undead mountain, and the Sand Snakes, as confident and as cocky as they are, will volunteer to take Mr. Strong on. We all know how Oberyn died, so maybe one of his daughters will get their head popped. We do know that Gregor's favorite finisher move is death by head smashing. The Sand Snakes may try to dip their blades in poison, but I think their attempts will be futile. I think Gregor will have some sort of tolerance to this poison and ultimately end up smashing a few Sand Snakes' heads as a little bit of fan service. Another scene I'm personally really excited to see is when Cersei goes out and looks from her balcony up in the Red Keep and gazes upon Her Majesty Daenerys, motherfucking Mother of Dragons, and her massive fleet of Ironborn Reavers and Dothraki Screamers. Not to mention the 3 massive dragons. It should be extremely interesting to see what Cersei's plan will be. I think she will likely do one of these two things. Either poison herself and try to convince Jaime to do the same, or she will attempt to escape King's Landing and make it back to Casterly Rock. I considered the fact that she might try to stay and fight Dany head on, but then I thought about this. Jaime will likely convince her, as that is a really foolish thing, and then she will likely not do it because she needs as many troops as possible to ensure her own safe arrival at Casterly Rock. Which kind of leads me into this theory. I've been seeing it a lot on Reddit, and I've been seeing it in a lot of other YouTube videos. A lot of people are saying that Tyrion could be the Valonqar, and here's why. Tyrion may request to be one of the ones to parlay with Cersei or Jaime before they initially have the tackle in King's Landing. This conversation between Cersei and Tyrion will likely lead to Tyrion's first action as Hand of the Queen. He may execute her after seeing how mad she has become. Tyrion has stated before that Cersei's one redeeming quality is that she loves her children. Well, that and her cheekbones. Cersei will likely explain to Tyrion that Tommen and Myrcella are dead, and of course try to pass blame onto Tyrion himself for sending Myrcella away, but I'm thinking that it's going to backfire on her, and he's going to truly realize that she doesn't have her one redeeming quality, her children, and that she will probably brag about how she blew up the Sept of Baelor, and this, amongst other things, will lead Tyrion to believe that she's insane, and that there is no saving her sister. One more thing I want you guys' opinion on. Who do you think Bran will choose, Jaime or Tyrion? Should be hard for Bran since he has had some good adventures with both Lannisters. Think about this though. Tyrion will likely have the bad Posey with him. I mean, like, the Sand Snakes will be standing next to him. And if Tyene rips out a boob, you never know. Gonna go on a little bit of a rant here, but hey, happy 4th of July to all of my viewers over here in America. Happy Canada Day to all my viewers in Canada, and to those around the rest of the world who isn't celebrating an Independence Day. Well, just grab some fireworks and shoot them off. If fireworks are illegal in your city, please do not go out and do so. You might cause a Sept of Baelor style explosion, and I don't want Sir Hunt's Reviews to get prosecuted for condoning the destruction of a city or some shit like that. I know, but listen. Season 6 was filler, and I know this is a bit contradictory to what I said at the beginning of the video, but Dan and Dave are paid very well, but they also worked their ass off. As soon as season 6 ended, they've already started their casting, they've got to figure out the filming locations, and then they go right into it. So they honestly get a short break while the show is airing, and then they start filming right again. So they've been doing this since 2011, and we as fans have to cut them a little bit slack. I know we love to say, hey, you know what, I would have written this scene differently. I would have added this character in here. I would have pulled this character away. I would have killed the Sand Snakes because they're a waste of fucking time. But look, they only wanted to give us seven seasons because there were 7 books, and they're running out of source material. So the fact that they're doing us fan service and giving us extra episodes, it might only be 2 or 3, but still, it's extra nonetheless, and that causes them to have to film and throw in a whole bunch of filler somewhere. This season, I don't think will be the case. They've been planning on ending it in season 7. I think that since we're getting the seasons cut in half, that this season will be void of filler. Same with season 8. They're just going to be completely void of filler. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. I'm sorry I went on this little bit of a rant and tangent, but I had to get it off my chest. We as fans of the show need to cut Dan and Dave a little bit of slack, and hopefully these next couple seasons won't be filled with so much filler, and they will just be straight to the bone, to the point, to the bone. What the fuck? Now this next scene I've touched upon in a previous video, but anyway, Arya meeting up with Nymeria. I'm super excited to see. I know you all can agree too. Hashtag season 7, Arya gets her direwolf back and potentially could lead a super pack. Since we do know that Mel is headed south and basically right into Arya Stark's arms, I'm also really excited to see this. I predict Mel will run into Thoros and the Brotherhood first, and Arya will quickly catch up to them. This leads me into another exciting encounter, Arya and the Hound. It will be interesting to see them catch up. I'm positive we will see the Hound trying to convince Arya not to go down her dark path of vengeance, and Sandor will likely give her the same speech Septa Ray just gave him last season about how violence is a disease and only begets more violence. What may further engrave this ideal into Sandor's head is that he will see how much revenge has corrupted and consumed Arya. Hopefully, Melisandre will explain to Arya how she resurrected Jon Snow, and that Jon Snow and Sansa are alive and well at Winterfell. Melisandre may use this to her advantage. It may use this to her advantage and help escort Arya back to Winterfell in hopes to get in Jon's good graces again. All I'm saying is, I hope either Mel or Thoros makes it alive to advise Jon and potentially resurrect him if things go awry. One of the last great scenes I cannot wait to see, that I'm going to talk about for this video at least, is the fact that Sam could potentially be sitting or rummaging through the Citadel's library and come across a book of maybe Targaryen marriages, and it says that Rhaegar and Lyanna were actually married, and that Jon Snow is an official Targaryen, and he's the next rightful heir to the Iron Throne. I don't know, that'd be insane. Or if he just came across a book that said who Jon's parentage was, and then he sends a raven to Jon Snow telling him about this, and Jon Snow's reaction. Oh man, that's gonna be fucking great. Also, Sam's reaction when he finds out that Jon Snow died and was brought back to life. This could spark a curiosity in Sam of finding out, of course, how it happened. Jon will then explain that it was Melisandre, she's a Red Priestess. Sam will be like, oh shit, R'hllor, let me look him up. And then in Sam looking up R'hllor, we might be able to get a little bit of background knowledge for the first War of the Dawn. And maybe that'll help us, or help Sam and Jon in moving forward to this next war. I don't know, there's so much I cannot wait to see. And sadly, we have like fucking 9 months to go. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe for more content like this, and be sure to slap a like on this video. I want to shoot for the same goal as the last video, which was 275 likes. Can you beautiful people please help me reach that goal? Also, I will be doing another giveaway once I hit 5,000 subs, so help me reach that goal so I can give you all some more free shit. You can click left or on the right for more content while you wait for my next video to post, or if you would like to become a sponsor on Patreon, you can click the link over here on the far right. It's the link that looks like a P. Be sure to follow me on social media. Links to those, as always, are in the description. My name's Mark, and this has been Sir Hunt's Reviews. If you've watched this video to its bloody end, well then congratulations. Winter is coming, and the North remembers. Now if you've made it to the very, very end of this video, well that just proves that you are a huge Sir Hunt's Reviews fan, and if I ever met you in real life, well, I'd probably give you a nice big ol' hug.
This video has been brought to you in part by Conan. See me go. This video has been brought to you in